Following tonight, the mayor of Seattle is facing growing pressure to reverse course on her most significant public safety decision since taking office. Mayor Katie Wilson paused the expansion of city-owned public surveillance cameras. Good evening, I'm Steve Solis.
And I'm Molly Shen. Today, City Council member Bob Kettle accused the mayor of violating the law by not turning on new cameras that were approved last year. KOMO's Jeremy Harris is live at City Hall with an update for us. And Jeremy, the fight over these cameras is escalating.
Yeah, absolutely, Molly and Steve. It seems like this issue really is coming to a head here at City Hall. Today, the head of the Seattle City Council's Public Safety Committee said that he believes Seattle is not ready for the upcoming FIFA World Cup games, which start within 2 weeks. He points the finger directly at Mayor Wilson and says she's violating the law and her charter as mayor. The new city cameras are installed in Pioneer Square. They look over several of the busiest intersections near the Seattle stadiums, which will host the 2026 FIFA World Cup games starting in 2 weeks. The city has also placed signs warning people they're being recorded in the area. But for now, those signs are worthless.
We're not doing what we need to do to be ready for these games.
City Council member Bob Kettle is ratcheting up the pressure on Mayor Katie Wilson.
The 22 cameras are installed. They're ready to go. They just need to be turned on, and they need to be turned on for the World Cup.
In this letter to the mayor, Kettle argues Wilson doesn't have the authority to keep the new cameras turned off. They were approved by the council last year to expand the city's real-time crime center network, giving police eyes in public areas. They've already been used to solve violent crimes, including homicides. But Wilson has said she fears the cameras could be hacked by ICE or the Trump administration to target people seeking abortions. Kettle says there is zero evidence to support those fears.
Has there been a subpoena? Has there been an intrusion from any entity, whatever it may be? Not in ours.
Wilson says the cameras can be turned on if there's a credible threat against the games. Here's what she told KOMO about how that will be decided.
What's a credible threat and who gets to make the call?
We've been working with SPD on that definition, and I don't have it in my head, but it's pretty common sense. It's basically, if we have an indication that there is a person or an organization that it has the intention to cause harm to, significant harm to people or property during these events or, surrounding these events, and we believe that they could have the ability to carry this out, that would be considered a credible threat.
Okay. Here's the thing. You don't get credible threat warning. The mayor of Atlanta did not get it in the Summer Olympics in '96. The mayor of Boston did not get it in the 2013. We have to take action now to get ourselves ready for the World Cup.
Now, Kettle joins other council members like Rob Saka, Maritza Rivera, who have also encouraged the mayor to reverse her course and turn on those cameras. There's 22 of them. As of yesterday, they've now all been installed. They could be turned on at a moment's notice unless the mayor changes her mind. Today, the mayor's office said in a statement, her position remains unchanged. Reporting from City Hall, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.
Jeremy, thank you.